Red meat has endured decades of fierce scrutiny, often cited as a leading culprit behind heart disease, cancer, and other chronic illnesses. Headlines and public health campaigns warned about its saturated fat content, its potential for increasing cholesterol levels, and the carcinogenic risks associated with processed varieties like bacon, sausages, and deli meats. In many circles, red meat became a symbol of indulgence at the expense of health, and fear of it took root deeply in the minds of health-conscious individuals. These concerns are not without a foundation. High consumption of heavily processed red meats, especially when combined with poor dietary patterns low in fiber and vegetables, has indeed been associated with higher risks of colorectal cancer and cardiovascular disease. Moreover, overcooking meat at high temperatures can create harmful compounds such as heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, which are linked to cancer risk. It is important to acknowledge that red meat, especially when consumed in large quantities or prepared improperly, carries real risks that should not be dismissed lightly. But amid these well-founded warnings, a more balanced and hopeful view of red meat is emerging, one that recognizes its irreplaceable nutritional value when chosen and prepared wisely. High-quality red meat, particularly lean cuts from grass-fed and pasture-raised animals, is a powerhouse of vital nutrients that are difficult to replicate elsewhere. It is an exceptionally rich source of heme iron, the form of iron that is most easily absorbed by the human body, playing a crucial role in preventing iron deficiency anemia. For many, especially women of childbearing age, athletes, and individuals with chronic health conditions, iron from red meat can be a lifeline to maintaining energy, cognitive function, and immune resilience. Red meat is also one of the best sources of vitamin B12, essential for healthy nerve function, red blood cell formation, and DNA synthesis. Deficiency in B12 can lead to serious, sometimes irreversible neurological damage. And while supplements are available, obtaining B12 through natural dietary sources remains the gold standard for bioavailability and long-term health. In addition to iron and B12, grass-fed red meat provides a wealth of other nutrients: zinc to support immune strength, selenium for antioxidant defense, and bioavailable protein that promotes muscle maintenance, repair, and overall vitality. Grass-fed beef in particular offers higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, compounds associated with reduced inflammation and better heart health, compared to conventionally raised beef. It would be negligent, however, to pretend that all red meat is equal or that quantity does not matter. Moderation and mindful sourcing are critical. Lean cuts such as sirloin, tenderloin, and eye of round provide the benefits of red meat while minimizing excessive saturated fat intake. Prioritizing grass-fed, organic, and ethically raised meat not only enhances the nutritional profile, but also supports more sustainable and humane agricultural practices. Cooking methods also play a vital role. Choosing gentler techniques like slow roasting, braising, or sous vide over charring and frying helps minimize the formation of harmful compounds. The emotional reclamation of red meat feels powerful and primal, tapping into something deeply ancestral. Humans have thrived on nutrient-dense animal foods for millennia, and when consumed with respect, red meat can reconnect us to a sense of grounded vitality and strength. It invites us to honor the entire ecosystem of nourishment: the health of the animal, the health of the soil, and ultimately our own health, as intertwined and sacred. A meal featuring a thoughtful portion of tender, flavorful red meat, accompanied by an abundance of colorful vegetables and whole grains, is a meal of deep satisfaction and profound balance. The story of red meat is a reminder that health is rarely about simplistic elimination, but about nuance, quality, and proportion. When we approach red meat not with fear, but with informed reverence, we reclaim it as a vital, life-giving food that can be part of a vibrant, long-lived existence. In doing so, we honor both the richness of nature's offerings and the wisdom of our own bodies.